What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? Que pasa sluta? Que pasa sick new fitted? What up, sports fans? Wednesday, November 22nd feels like a good day to make a little cash. Something I did do yesterday. $482 profit feels fucking right, homie. It feels good. Back in the black, baby. Back in the black. A lot of my friends were worried about me. A lot of my friends are saying, go visit Spidey. Jimmy, you need Spidey. It's like some of you don't know how magic works. It's almost as if you've never dealt with a magic monkey before. You don't just go there after every losing day. You can't expect Spidey to summon up magic 4 or 5 days a week. It's only for special occasions. It's only when I desperately need him. I knew I was gonna build back up. I knew that it was just a little hiccup, that the first couple weeks of November were just small little fucking potholes that I could easily hop over. And I'm going to. And I'm going to stay in that fucking hotel because I'm going to keep making bank. And I will be in the black for November in no time at all. That's right. And I received a care package from a special salute from the Six. She saw me draped in a Costa Rican flag, wearing the Costa Rican national jersey, and she was a little worried that I was no longer in love with Canada. And that couldn't be further from the truth. I love Canada, only now I love Canada as a Costa Rican. A lot of Costa Ricans love Canada. Some don't, but this Costa Rican does. Let's get into today's action. 9 NBA games at $150 a pop. 6 NHL games at $150 a pop. There's a ton of fucking action, and I'm gonna be lecheing a los bookmakers. Bet 1, Hornets -2.5 over the Wizards at -110. Charlotte's won their first 2 games of this homestand by beating the Clippers and Timberwolves by an average of 15.5 points. They're getting production from everyone. Howard has 41 points and 36 rebounds over those 2 games. Batum and Lamb have 62 points combined over those 2 games. Add that to Kemba Walker, you've got a winning formula. I'm also taking under 209 at -110 in the Wizards-Hornets game. The Wizards are finally playing defense. They've allowed 100 or more points just once in their last 7 games. They're defending the perimeter well. Wall has outplayed Walker in a lot of their matchups, but Wall's dealing with the effects of a knee injury. Under 209. Next bet. Sixers -4 over the Blazers at -110. Sixers look awesome. In their win over the Jazz, they shot 51.8 from the floor. They outscored the Jazz 66-34 in the paint, out-rebounded them 55-34, held the Jazz to 35.3% from the field, and get used to it, because Embiid is the truth, and Simmons is a real deal. Atlanta, money line over the Clippers. The Clippers have lost 9 straight. All is right in the world again. The Clippers are shit. I like the 1-2-3 of Schroeder, Bazemore, and Prince. Atlanta, home dog, +115. Then, I've got the Heat, money line, +110. The 16-game Celtic winning streak ends tonight. Yes, Dragic will have his hands full of Irving. Whiteside will be very difficult for the Celtics bigs to handle. Old Nick wants to prove to the Celtics that they should have kept him around. Timberwolves, -7 over the Magic at -110. Magic have lost 5 straight. The idea was as soon as Elfrid Payton came back, everything would be fine and they'd start winning again. But their hot shooting start was an aberration. Vucevic will have his hands full of Karl Anthony Towns. Wiggins will start playing better. He's not a 16.9 points per game type player. He will be better. Wolves are 5-2 at home. Wolves will rule. Rockets, -9.5 over the Nuggets at -110. Nuggets got the bad news about Paul Millsap, out 2 to 3 months. So fucking sad. I'm so sad that I'm gonna make money off your fucking sadness in the dressing room. Chris Paul's back in the lineup. The additions of PJ Tucker and Mbah a Moute have helped the defense. The Rockets are only 4-3 at home. They will get that record better ASAP. Mavericks, money line over the Grizzlies, +185. The Mavs were unlucky to lose to the Celtics in overtime on Monday. 13-point lead that went away in the 4th quarter. The Mavs are a much improved team. Just like last year, Rick Carlisle's figured shit out. Grizzlies have lost 5 straight, including 3 straight at home since they lost Mike Conley to injury. Last 2 games, they shot 37% from the field, 26.3% from 3. They're defending a little better, scoring less. They are not good without Conley. Final game of the NBA card. Lakers, Kings, under 206.5 at -110. Lakers are on the second half of a back-to-back. The Lakers are the 4th best defensive team in the league, surprisingly, and they're playing against the worst offense in the Kings. Second leading scorer, Buddy Hield's out for a 3rd straight game, under 206.5. Now, the NHL card, and these are big fucking numbers. Listen to how big these numbers are that I've got in this hockey card. I could win 2 or 3 of these games and still look good. That's how big these fucking numbers are. Capitals, -1.5 at +210. Senators are slumping. Lost three straight, scoring just 3 goals in the process. Had a season low 20 shots last game against the Rangers. An easy team to play against. They're 2 for their last 21 on the power play. They've lost both Weidman and Barecki to injuries. They've called up Shabbat. Is he ready to play in the NHL? I don't know. The Caps have had trouble scoring. It can't last. They're too good. Ovechkin, 0 goals, 6 games. Backstrom, 0 goals, 4 assists last 15 games. Holtby's a monster at home this month. 5-1, 1.96 goals against average, 938. Another monster puck line for you. Islanders, -1.5 over the Flyers at +180. Flyers have lost 5 straight, being outscored 17-8. We saw last night how much good this means to them. He means a great deal. He's the only physical defenseman they got. Now add him to Andrew McDonald's injury on the back end. Flyers look awful. Grice has won the starting job for the Islanders. Will start tonight, 4:01 November. Another giant puck line for you. Red Wings +230 over the Oilers. Red Wings -1.5 +230. Red Wings have both Daly and DeKaiser back. We've seen how bad the Oilers look. Fucking terrible. And when the Oilers are on the road, the home team has last change. You can put your best defensive players out against McDavid and Draisaitl. Oilers have now lost 3 in a row, outscored 18-7 in the process, 0-2 in their 5-game road trip. They're bad. Canucks over the Penguins, +175 on the money line. Canucks look great in last night's 5-2 victory over the Flyers. They have 2 starting goalies playing at a high level, so this is a back-to-back for them. They had Markstrom last night. They'll have Nilsson tonight. He's 4-1-1, 2.30 goals against average, 929 save percentage. They might have Tanev back. They might get Stetcher back. Either one of them will be a big help. Both of them would be huge. Penguins are missing a bit of Jenny Malkin, and they have no help down the middle. If Carter Rowney comes back in from a broken hand, how is he going to win faceoffs with coming back from a broken hand? The Riley Sheen and Greg McKegg will draw in. They're trying to play Jen Gwensel at center. They are in trouble. Thank God they have Crosby. They got nobody else. Predators, -1.5 over the Habs at +155. Since the Chris trade, Kevin Fiala has 2 goals, 3 assists in 5 games. Now they have 2 awesome forward lines. They've scored 37 goals in their last 8 games. Shea Weber was a late scratch last night. He might not play tonight. He's a huge part of the team. And if Antti Niemi starts, this is going to be a shit-kicking. Final game of the card, Golden Knights versus Ducks, under 6 at -120. The Ducks are playing very well defensively. They're allowing a lot of shots from the perimeter, but Gibson is standing on his head. Legase is starting to look like an NHL goalie too. The Ducks have Cam Fowler back. They're playing good defensively. I like the big 6 number. I'm taking it -120. Knights at Ducks. That's my action. Let me know what you're riding with. I'm going to put my football action out later this evening, but this is what I got rolling right now, and I feel fucking good about it. Let's get that cake. Hotter sleuths, fatter pockets, bolsillos más gordos, slutas más calientes. Leche, los bookmakers. Stay emptied, my friend.